Oh, hi, yeah, so you're looking to play a real game, huh? Something with real strategy. Well, let me tell you why Euro games are just objectively better than any Ameritrash trash you can find out there. So, first off, I just don't understand this. We're not little kids. I don't understand this desire for grown men and women to play with little action figures with their games. Why? Seriously? This is just so cheesy. So cheesy. It just makes all these games just a pain to set up and store. What's that? You're supposed to paint them. Paint them. I'm here to play games. My time is money, so I'm not here to paint some little plastic doll. I'm a board gamer, not a doll painter. This just makes games more inaccessible and just harder to buy. This just raises the price. I prefer something a little more classy, something that reflects my higher spatial awareness, which is cubes. Ah, yes, classy, just clean, easy to pick up, unobtrusive, so I can actually keep track of the board state. Unlike this troll thing where you're just, gaggling at his butt? Like, really, how do you keep track of the board state when things look like this? Do you know what this cold, dark world has too much of? Violence. We play games to escape. So why thrust us back into some new meat grinder? We want to play games to feel good. So why do you want to tear your friends down while you're playing? Why do you have to keep attacking people in your games? One of the fundamental reasons why we play games is to stimulate the mind. It's about logic and reason. Humans love that feeling of when a plan just comes together and everything works right. And you can't have that in your chaotic conflict of your Ameritrash games. There is just something exceedingly satisfying about building something up and watching a strong, robust engine grow instead of just rolling a dice and getting lucky. And to really plan for that, you must reduce the randomness to as low as possible, preferably to 0. Then you can actually start planning. Otherwise, you're just in this muck of chaos. Like this Ameritrash game with dice. Dice. Why would we be bothered with such a degenerate gambling tool in this modern society with how far we've come? You have basically no control. You can roll a 6, and then a 6 again, and then you can roll a 6 again. I know this isn't mathematically probable. I've actually mapped out the probability right here, but the fact that it can happen and just destroy a game is stupid. So why bother including this outdated tool? Look at these imbeciles, laughing and celebrating, thinking they're having a good time just because someone won, even though he was playing like garbage the entire time. Look at these stupid dice, stupid swingy cards. I don't get it. There are just so many rules and pieces, all for it to get wrecked by randomness. Great. Fantasy Flight does it again. Ta-da! Remember, time is money, so if you're gonna spend 2 hours learning a game, well, it better be worth it. And how about the interlocked systems of Brass Birmingham, where you're never gonna have one guy win just cause dice rolls. In these games, it's like you're playing them multiple times to really get to know the systems. And it's like learning a skill over multiple iterations instead of this where, oh, wow, look at that. There's not that much skill in rolling a dice. Great, you won a game. Wow. And you guys are always talking about a good story. Well, let me tell you this. When you play a game and one guy wins a game off of a dice roll, how good can that story really be? Memorable? Yeah, memorable in a bad way. I just don't understand why you would play a board game for story. Why not just read a good book? Ever heard of something called going to the movies? All that your story does is just bloat out the rulebook, make the setup harder, just make the experience slower and just harder to get through. Something like this masterpiece is where it's at, where everything just explains itself perfectly, no wasted time. Whereas I just don't understand. Why are you so focused on injecting this flavor and theme? Why don't you just role play instead? Why not just play D&D? Why force all this flavor text and this supposed story into some game with weak mechanics? You know, with my 5 decades of board game expertise and thousands of gold on the geek, I've come to one simple conclusion. Ameritrash games are just incredibly inefficient. They go for their supposed theme first and then gameplay second. But you know what? You're supposed to be playing a game. Ever try playing this Ameritrash Betrayal at House on the Hill? Yeah, good luck getting a game that actually functions. Why am I playing a game that I have to make up the rules for halfway through? Or how about this one? This Dead of Winter, where if anyone with half a brain can still go brain dead and just auto win the game as a traitor. Or you can play as these roles, this chimp or this dog. How thematic could that be? Anyways, yeah, Euro games are just objectively better than Ameritrash games. Get it? Haha, trash. Anyways, back to this underrated worker placement, The Godfather. Hey, wait a second. Those are minis, dude. Doesn't that look kind of Ameritrashy? Don't you just really love The Godfather because you talk about that movie like all the time? Oh, yeah, but these minis are necessary because they're like different categories of meeples. Dude, are you kidding? Look, there's a drive-by, there's a car bomb. These are random draws and they're insanely swingy. No, but you can play around it. This has to be a true Euro. This is not Ameritrash at all. Not Ameritrash. It doesn't have any Ameritrash. This is a Euro. This is a Euro. Not Ameritrash at all. This is a true gamer's Euro. So maybe games can be multi-layered and share similarities across genres. Yeah, maybe I've made it too simple by only playing Ameritrash. Maybe it's not about tearing down what other people like, but in just enjoying the games I like. That is interesting. Nah, that's your game sucks. Your game sucks. Play some real games. Thanks for watching the video. Just play what you like and let other people enjoy what they like. Unless their taste is objectively trash, like Mr. Bear, who helped consult for this video. Thank you, Mr. Bear. Videos like these are brought to you by our patrons. We got Manuel G, Brian C, Clifford H, Aaron W, Mac P, Bora, Jeremy MC, Charlie P, Quinton S, Samus, Travis R, Alvin Y, Vom CK, Ryan D, Jeff L, Brett M, Matt G, Piers E, Spinner 71, Ryan J, Brad G, Tiamo, Period, Mark A, James M, Evan B, Charles B Jr., Josh J, Bassbar, Rado, Sophie, Ryan Z, Colin Allen, Hudson T, Pearson B, Omar F, M Y, Ethan P, Bradley J, John J, Galvin V, Dirk S, Andy C, SX Co, Alex L, Rob R, Sendo22, Dave F, and Josh R. We also got 2 Mad Lads Cardboard. We got ZL and Jeff L. We got that guy over there. And we also got 1 Mad Lady at Cardboard. We got Amy. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Ameritrash versus Euro. Those lines are really starting to dissolve. Yep. Anyways, see you guys later. Remember to like and subscribe. And of course, if you haven't already, check out the other version of this video. Bye-bye.